Americans, come closer. I went somewhere last night. I went to a steak house, a steak place. Mamma mia. Medium rare. Rib eye. Attached with wine. I swear I have never tasted steak this good in my entire life. Oh Lord Jesus, we have barbecue in Africa. We don't have steak. It's black barbecue we are doing over there. What a steak! The place is called Longhorn. Is it Longhorn? Jesus Christ. Let me not even talk about the Mexican restaurant I went to 2 days ago where they gave me chips and red sauce for free. Before I could order my food, I was already full. No need to order food. You guys are on some crazy shit.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys pulling up today. We got to see it. There's more. There's more. But we also have people out here hating, and hating and complaining. But we also have people that are getting a chance to see these videos and see people come over here for the first time and experience what we take for granted in our country. And they're like, you know what? We do got it pretty good over here. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, I don't normally go to fancy restaurants, but like I'm in America with my son, so I'm like, let's go to Texas Roadhouse. It's unbelievable. First of all, they give you these peanuts. You can eat as many as you want. She's like, yeah, just take a bag. Then they come out and they put this bread on the table, and I'm like, oh, I didn't order the bread. It's like, oh, that's free. And it's like, and she goes, and if you want more bread, we'll just give you more. And this bread it's as nice as bread can possibly be. Like, if you're an Australian, try and picture the most unbelievable bread, like Subway bread. Got this fancy butter. Then they give you the Coke. Of course, it's America, so it's unlimited refill. And then it was all like ribs and steak and chips. There was an onion that had been deep fried, and you dip it in the sauce. You just leave there so happy. And then Australians are all like, yeah, but in America you've got to tip. No, you don't have to tip. You want to tip. These people are the most wonderful people in the world. I don't even know why you Americans are so angry all the time. You guys have Texas Roadhouse in your country. You should just be walking around wanting to hug everybody.
You know what's crazy about that? The crazy thing is that you have Americans that they don't like Texas Roadhouse. That's just beneath them. Longhorn, beneath them. You have women out there that if on a first date you decided that, hey, young lady, I'd like to take you out to Texas Roadhouse, she would turn her nose up at you and say, there is absolutely no way I'm allowing you to take me to Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn. And if it was me, I would politely say, you know what? Thank you for letting me know, because you are not the type of person that I would like to be with. My wife and I think our first actual date was Golden Corral for breakfast. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, seeing all these videos of Europeans coming to America for the World Cup and going crazy over our food makes me feel kind of patriotic.
This is how stupid Americans are. They're going crazy for the wrong reasons. Well, for the right reasons, but not for the reasons that you think. They're going crazy because it's so much. They're going crazy because there's free refills. They're going crazy because it's so unhealthy and fatty. They're going crazy because it's so sweet. They're going crazy because they didn't believe, a lot of them did not believe that this was reality. They know your food based off of what they see on the TV. And they're seeing it in real life now. That's why they're going crazy. They're not going crazy because it's good.
That's a hater right there. They're going crazy because it is good. You just shouldn't overindulge. But while you're here, on vacation, so forth and so on, you can indulge. Unfortunately, a lot of us, we have the ability to indulge. But it's not just that. You have a lot of people over here that are just, they're like, oh my gosh, the people here are so nice. People are so friendly. This is a hater, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, it's kind of sad that it took foreigners coming in for the World Cup to make Americans appreciate America. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like, if that's not the biggest sign of privilege I ever seen. Like, People say privilege is invisible to those that have it, and we as Americans definitely have it. Because you see the way these like Europeans and other countries are coming here, and they're just flabbergasted by all the shit that we have here. They are flabbergasted with just the sheer options of food that we have here. And you're telling me that's not a privilege? You got these blue-haired, crazy, no septum ring weirdos out here trying to make you hate America. You got the media trying to make you hate America just because of who's in office. But this country is one of the best countries to live in. That's why people want to keep coming here. That's why people are breaking their necks, hiding in containers, hiding in weird spaces in trucks and shit like that, being trafficked and abused just to get here. People are going through literal hell to get here. And yet there are Americans walking around talking about, this country sucks, this country sucks, we should leave, this country needs to go down, this country needs to crumble. Couldn't be me, big dog. Could never be me, big dog.
No, I'm with them 1000% there. And I'm glad that people are coming to the realization that our country's great. And they're getting a chance to see it, because there are other people that are coming over from other places and they're just completely gobsmacked. You know what's interesting? We spend a lot of time talking about what's happening, the economy, inflation, the debt, what's happening to the dollar. And most people watching this channel already get it. You're paying attention. You're seeing things a lot of people are just starting to wake up to. But here's the question. If you already see it, what are you doing differently because of it? Because knowing something and acting on it aren't the same thing. That's why more people are taking a closer look at physical gold. Some are purchasing it directly. Others are moving part of an IRA or a 401k into a gold IRA. And that's why I partnered with Augusta Precious Metals. They walk you through how it works, answers your questions, and help you figure out if it makes sense for your situation. No pressure, just education. And if you'd like to learn more, go to writeforgold.com or text FAITH to 35052, because at some point, seeing what's happening isn't enough. You have to decide what you're going to do about it. Now let's get back into the video.
Just put out this story entitled "The Feel-Good Story of the World Cup is Too Good to Be True." Of course, trying to convince you and me that all the people enjoying the United States from overseas is somehow fake, not real, because the United States sucks, right? According to mainstream media. But my social media algorithm is filled to the brim, day in and day out, with videos just like this.
Holy shit.
Crazy cheese pull, crazy cheese pull. I like America.
And I don't think these tourists are lying. I think they're genuinely enjoying the simple things in the United States that many of us take for granted. And I think what they're doing ultimately is cutting through decades of mainstream media anti-American propaganda, both in this country, like from The Atlantic and CNN, and media overseas. Honestly, who knew that's all it would take? I saw someone say on Twitter earlier that it's like we're all finally having a sleepover with our cousins we haven't seen in forever because our parents hate each other. There's people in power that benefit from us hating each other and hating the very thing that makes America America. It's people and its values. Because the more we embrace American values, the less we need the elitists. And they need us to need them to legitimize their existence. And so they do everything they can to convince us to hate each other, to hate the country. But thank God for the World Cup right now in the United States. Who knew that's all this would take?
You know what? I'm with him. This World Cup, you know, I think a lot of people last year when we thought about the World Cup coming, and maybe a lot of people in America didn't even think about it coming because, you know, we hadn't really been good in soccer, you know, and it's all about the men's. I'm not just, you know, poo-pooing the women, but this World Cup situation, that's being scattered across the country and obviously in all three countries here in North America, has been a really good thing. This is something that is actually helping to unite the nation. The Team USA, performing the way that they're performing, it's starting to unite people that normally wouldn't be in the same rooms. It's brought the world inside of America, and because of social media, the people have had an opportunity to not only experience, but to also share, you know, with their fellow countrymen around the world via Twitter and TikTok and all these other social media platforms out there. And the veil has been removed. I told you guys, I've spoken to people from outside this nation when I was traveling abroad, and they would tell me things, that I'm just like, it's not true. And the average American is living a very great life. Even if they don't have a ton of money, they are. This World Cup is really showcasing to the rest of the world that freedom is possible. You're getting a chance to see the freest people to ever exist in the history of mankind, and it's being broadcast around the world. It's very, when you experience this, it's very difficult to go home and go back under the oppressive thumb of government, like a real oppressive thumb, not the fake ones that these crazy liberals and leftists speak on here in America.
States and are super happy to, for all the tourists that are coming into the United States and are super happy to be there and are exploring all these new things and realizing that America is not what they've read at all online and what their social media has told them. Happy you're here, right? For all the Americans, though, who are in the comment sections being like, oh my God, this is what America really needed right now. This is the America that I wish we had. Y'all do realize that this is America. Like this is what America is. If America was not the place that all these tourists are happy and showing online, if America was not that, they wouldn't be able to experience it.
Exactly.
The only reason why they are able to have these experiences is because America is great. It's amazing. That's why they're able to have these amazing experiences. It isn't as if the World Cup was happening and everybody just decided to be good. All right, we're having company over. Let's just be amazing. Half of us didn't even know the World Cup was happening. Majority of us didn't even know the World Cup was happening. America is just great. The problem is that when you approach life with gratitude, what ends up happening is not only are you grateful for the things that you have, but you end up creating more things to be grateful for. When you approach life with ingratitude, like so many of you do, not only are you not grateful for the things that you should be grateful for, but you end up finding more reasons to not be grateful and destroying the things that you already have that you should be grateful for. Like most people that I see, you have this idea that America is like this hellhole because you spend all your time on social media. Go outside, touch some grass, talk to some people, and you'll realize life really, really isn't that bad. I promise you.
Man, this dude cooked. And we're going to shut the video down right there. He's absolutely right. Go outside and touch some grass, as my sister Crystal would say. He is absolutely right. You know what? I'm not even going to add anything to that. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brothers a copy. That link's in the description box below. You can also support by going to ARP merch. ARPmerch.com, 25% off everything at the store right now through July 31st. Come check us out. Support what we're doing over here. We appreciate you guys, man. Happy Father's Day to all my fathers, my grandfathers out there, future fathers. Happy Father's Day to you guys. Get outside, do something great, or just ask to be left alone, man, while you chill and sip on or eat your favorite meal. So enjoy yourself, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, fear can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. Then the Lord hit my chest, kicked death from my breath, put power in my step.